What is happening, beautiful people?
We're Silky and Kieran, and we're on a little break from our 10-year honeymoon world trip.
But for anyone new here, here's what our last 3 years have looked like. So, after travelling full time for the past 3 years, we know a thing or two about what you need to be packing for your next big adventure.
Today, we are diving into what we think is the #1 travel essential for all your global adventures. The eSIM. Specifically, we'll be looking at the amazing eSIMs that make staying connected abroad easier than ever. So, let's get started.
We all know how important mobile data is while travelling. Imagine trying to book a ride without internet or getting lost in a new place with no maps. Absolute nightmare.
Yes.
Trust me, getting lost whilst trying to ask for directions in a language that you don't know, it's not fun.
Here's a little example. You can think, you can base here, you can go there, and Sri Lanka.
Nice.
Scottish tea.
So, does anyone remember these? Nope, it's not a VCR or a cassette tape. This, a physical SIM card. And we have a collection from on the road.
Nepal, Laos, Vietnam, Cambodia, India, hard one.
Yeah, every single country we visited, we needed a new SIM card, and I like to collect them, but I think that's going to be a thing of the past now.
Also, this is a thing of the past. How many times did we lose this? And then we had to use earrings and then they broke and everything. Anyway.
It was a mess, but now we are moving into the future. No more are we going to be landing into airports and dealing with these people with crazy high prices of physical SIM cards, or just winging it to try and get into the city centre and having to deal with using your passport for this and giving this person this, and it was so complicated, and now the process is so much simpler.
Say goodbye to physical SIM cards.
Oh my god.
Enter the eSIM, our modern day hero.
Hey, I thought I was your hero.
You're also my hero. So, what are eSIMs? eSIMs are digital SIM cards that let you connect to network providers worldwide, right from your phone and without the need of a physical card. USIM's eSIM is a fantastic option that is compatible in almost every country you visit.
Even the Democratic Republic of the Congo?
Even in the Democratic Republic of the Congo.
So, first, let's check if your phone is eSIM compatible. Most newer models from bigger brands do support eSIM technology, but if you're in doubt, here's a list. Your phone should be in there somewhere. If you're still unsure, a quick online search of your phone's specs should give you the answer. It's also worth noting that some carriers do limit eSIM functionality, so you should double check with them too.
And hey, if your phone isn't eSIM compatible, maybe it's time for a little update.
Consider it an investment into stress-free travel.
Before we dive in, make sure that your smartphone is unlocked.
If it is locked to a carrier, you might not be able to use an eSIM, so just get that checked. You can usually find that information on your carrier's website, or you can just give them a little call.
Hello? Is my phone unlocked?
So, we already done that part. Hang up. If you do still have to do that, sometimes carriers offer unlocking services after a certain period of time or once your contract comes to an end.
Pro tip, make that call before your trip to avoid any last minute panic.
If I was to leave it up to Silke, we would be always in panic.
That's so true actually.
I'm the organised one. A common problem that we faced before, because Silke's from Belgium and her mum lives in Spain, was that when we come home to visit the family, we were visiting Spain, Belgium and Scotland.
And for work we would even go further.
Yep. And that meant that we were either always changing SIM cards or facing crazy prices from my local provider, which was not a good thing.
Or we would just look for Wi-Fi in coffee shops and restaurants, but it was never reliable.
And that is where eSIMs came in. We downloaded one app, had one eSIM, and that covered absolutely everywhere we went. And that meant when we arrived at the airport, we could be like, "Oh, Mum, we arrived at the airport," or
"Pick us up!"
Pretty much. But if we did need to call a taxi or something, then that would have been much easier also.
Sure.
Using an eSIM gave us a hassle-free way to stay connected across multiple countries. And with USIM's eSIM, we were able to switch networks seamlessly without having to hunt down those local SIM cards.
It felt like magic, just instantly connecting to the best local network without any interruptions. Choosing the right eSIM plan is crucial. USIMS offers various options: local, regional and global eSIMs. Depending on your travel plans, you can pick the one that suits you best. Here's a quick demo on selecting a plan using the USIMS app. The app is super intuitive and user-friendly, and don't worry, you won't need a degree in rocket science to figure it out.
What the So, open the USIMS app, browse through the plans and choose the one that fits your needs. Local plans are great for single country trips, while regional and global plans cover multiple countries. For instance, if you're touring Europe, a regional plan will keep you connected as you hop from Paris to Rome. And hey, if you like Silke and always forget which plan you picked, the app keeps everything neatly organised for you.
Hey! Purchasing an eSIM using USIMS is so straightforward. Select your plan, enter your details, and confirm your purchase.
No QR codes needed, it activates automatically.
This is a huge plus, especially when you're on the go and need to set up things very quickly. You can do this while sipping on a coffee in a cafe.
Look at you looking all tech savvy. Beep, 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 beep. Installing the eSIM is an absolute breeze. Once purchased, it gets installed directly onto your phone, so go to your phone settings, look for the cellular or mobile data option and you'll see the new eSIM ready to go.
Is that simple?
Yep, no more fumbling with those tiny little SIM card trays. I mean, why do they make those things so footery? It's crazy.
When you arrive at your destination, make sure to toggle between your eSIM and your primary SIM. Head to Settings, select the eSIM for data usage, and you don't even need to enable data roaming as USIMS considers all data local, and this could save you a whole lot of money on roaming charges. This way you can manage which SIM handles your calls, messages and data separately. It's like having a little personal assistant in your pocket, making sure you're always connected.
We're so connected, love. I don't need a personal assistant for that. Managing your eSIM and data usage with the USIMS app is super simple. Monitor your data consumption, and if you need more, topping up your plan is just a few taps away.
Tappity tap tap tap.
The app also provides real-time usage stats so that you never have to worry about unexpected charges, and trust me, avoiding those "oops, you've run out of data" messages, that is a blessing.
So there you have it, everything you need to get started with an eSIM using USIMS. Hey, it's an easy, convenient and reliable way to stay connected no matter where your travels take you.
Even to the Democratic Republic of the Congo?
Even to the Democratic Republic of the Congo.
Wow. Whether you're on a business trip or a vacation, that peace of mind is priceless. Plus, it frees up more time for all the fun stuff like exploring ancient temples or just trying some exotic fruit. Durian. Check the description below for more resources and support links. We've also included a link to a detailed guide on troubleshooting common eSIM issues.
If you ever hit a snag, help is just a click away. Even with the best technology, things can sometimes go wrong.
And they probably will.
They say there are no buses.
Oh, I just feel dizzy and it's all stuck here.
Having a physical guide or a downloaded map can save the day.
Or just having a husband who has a GPS kind of locked in up here.
I thought I knew where I was going, but I definitely did not.
And remember, the best adventures often come from the unexpected.
That is what happens to us, eh? Crazy adventures. Embrace the journey.
Laugh at the mishaps.
And make every moment count. Okay, beautiful people, that is a wrap, and thank you for tuning in. We hope that by now you are an eSIM Pro.
If you have any questions or need more tips, make sure to drop a comment below.
Or check out USIM's website, which we'll link in the description. And don't forget to follow us on social media for daily travel inspiration and updates.
Guys, make sure to like, subscribe, turn on the notification bell.
All of that good stuff, and we will see those beautiful faces of yours on the next adventure.
Bye! all the time, and then I have to use earrings, and then they break, and oops, spilled the tea. uSIM's eSIM is a fantastic option.
You're good. Even in the Democratic Republic of the Congo?
Even in the democratic...
Okay. My butt's really painful now. Let me get a cushion. Where's the cushion? What one are you sitting on? I need a pillow. Ah, maybe.